has before.
I think it will be fantastic for U.S. citizens, for U.S. farmers, and for our country in general.
The expected meeting with the Chinese president comes after Beijing announced stronger restrictions on rare earth products, to which the U.S. threatened 100% tariffs. The International Association of Machinists and Aerospace Workers Union voting to reject Boeing's latest contract offer. The workers have been on strike for nearly 3 months. Gas prices continue to trend downward this month, according to industry analyst Trilby Lundberg, publisher of the Lundberg survey. She says this week's average cost for regular gas is lower than a year ago.
We have a bigger drop in the pump price now. Gasoline prices just dropped 11 cents in the past 2 weeks, and this price is 8 cents lower than it was 1 year ago. The new price is just under $3.12.
Lundberg says oil prices fell substantially this month following the announcement of the Israel-Hamas peace agreement. She predicts any future price cuts will be much smaller. Hurricane Melissa has strengthened to a major Category 4 storm, threatening catastrophic flooding in the northern Caribbean. The U.S. National Hurricane Center warning it could intensify to Category 5 by tonight. Melissa is expected to reach Jamaica's southern coast late Monday or early Tuesday. Residents are being urged to seek shelter. The storm has already caused deaths in Haiti and the Dominican Republic. I'm Kathleen Maloney. This is Fox News.
At PPL Electric Utilities, we don't just deliver power, we show up as your partner. When you prep for extreme weather, we're doing the same. When you use energy wisely, we back you up with helpful tools. Every day, we're investing in a stronger grid, and together, there's nothing we can't power. It's all of us versus the unexpected. It's all of us versus the uncontrollable. It's all of us versus the elements. PPL Electric Utilities, partners in power.
We are the free voice of Pennsylvania. News Radio, WHP 580.
WHP CBS 21 first warning weather. For the rest of the afternoon, partly cloudy and cool with highs in the upper 50s. And then tonight, chilly with passing clouds, lows around 40. For your Monday, partly cloudy and cool with highs reaching the middle 50s. And for your Monday night, partly cloudy and chilly, lows in the upper 30s. From the CBS 21 First Warning Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ed Russo.
Volume up, sound off. More of the Clay Travis and Buck Sexton Show, Sound Off, starts now.
Hour 2 of Clay and Buck kicks off now, and we are making sense of all of the big political stories going on out there, including, of course, New York City mayor's race. We'll continue to take your talkbacks and calls on that one. Just remember, if you're angry, direct that anger at Clay. Also, we will talk about the Virginia governor's race, New Jersey governor's race. Those are pretty big. And for really, I think a lot of us, it's about understanding these political trajectories in advance of the midterms, which, keep in mind, once the midterms hit, if the Democrats are able to take the House, they're just going to stop everything they can in Trump's agenda as fast as they can. So right now, we have gotten a little spoiled. Actually, Clay remembers, I told the president this when we saw him back in June. I said, sir, my only complaint is that you've done something so quickly and so efficiently, like securing the border, that now, if it doesn't happen right away, there's this feeling of, why hasn't this already happened? Look at how quickly you secured the border. Well, that's going to be a whole lot worse, or rather, our disappointment's going to be a whole lot heavier if Democrats take control of the House or the Senate. I think the Senate's looking pretty good. I haven't gone deep into that map. Senate's looking pretty good, but it's really about the House and whether Democrats can take control. So that's interesting. What's also interesting, of course, is that we are already seeing the beginnings of the narrative-shaping efforts for, I know it sounds a little crazy, but it's real, not just the midterm, but what is the future of the Republican Party, the Democrat Party, who's going to be running, who takes over for Trump, who takes up the mantle against Trump. I think we're going to be in for a fascinating Democrat throwdown on the primary side, which is always fun because it's just the messier and nastier it gets, the more enjoyable it is. So that's fun for us. But this I thought was interesting, Clay, because we talked about on this show how when Ron DeSantis was getting a lot of attention because, and I'm a Florida resident, I think Ron is the best governor in America still. Every time I see anything coming from the governor's mansion in Tallahassee, any announcement or anything going on, the governor DeSantis is involved in, I've almost just come to expect, well, that's another good decision. That's another excellent move. I've never had this before growing up in New York where, yes, we had the Giuliani era, but we're going to start to say, and this ties into a theory you have
is the
about
structure it was
Trump as
laying
the
on.
unique political
Made out of
talent of the
3
era.
water bottles
They
so that it
started
easily
attacking
holds the
DeSantis,
phone.
and they even did when they thought he was going to be running against Trump,